In the quiet streets near the Vatican, inside a humble tailor shop in Borgo Pio, preparations are underway for one of the most sacred moments in the Catholic Church, the election of a new pope. Raniero Mancinelli, a master tailor who has dressed the last three pontiffs, is once again preparing white papal vestments that may soon be worn by the next spiritual leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. With a tape measure draped over his shoulders and decades of tradition at his fingertips, Mancinelli works not on one, but 3 papal robes, small, medium, and large. The identity of the future pope is unknown, but his robe must be ready the moment white smoke rises from the Sistine Chapel. Mancinelli says, with a quiet smile, that even if the robe doesn't fit perfectly, the new pope's feet won't be seen from the balcony. "We just try," he remarks lightheartedly.
Making these 3 robes, the day he will go onto the balcony, I think that one of them should fit well, nearly well, if not perfectly. We just try.
Mancinelli's journey into ecclesiastical tailoring began as a joke, but quickly turned into a lifetime vocation. For over 60 years, he has served priests, bishops, and cardinals, and most notably Popes John Paul II, Benedict XVI, and Francis. With deep humility, he recalls this sacred privilege.
E poi mi sono iniziato per scherzo, e poi invece mi è piaciuto e l'ho fatto sempre.
I started as a joke, but then I liked it and I did it since. Thank God I got to serve many priests throughout the years, monsignors, bishops, and many cardinals. Then I also served 3 popes, making the white robes, John Paul II, Benedict, and Francis.
Giovanni Paolo II, Benedetto e Francesco.
As he threads each stitch, Mancinelli reflects on the unique personalities of the popes he has dressed.
Il rapporto è stato bellissimo perché, a parte che io ero molto preso, stavo molto preso.
The relationship was very nice. Aside being very into the work I was doing, I was really interested into the character, no doubts. Not to discriminate, but serving a priest is a little different and you can feel it. But I was really focused on the work more than on the character, and I always did it with pleasure, with a lot of passion.
Personaggio. E l'ho fatto sempre con tanto piacere, con passione.
For Pope Francis, simplicity defined his robe, an ordinary fabric, not costly as requested. In contrast, Pope Benedict XVI preferred richer materials, heavier and more ornate, each garment tailored to the character of the man wearing it.
Non è che c'era una richiesta ben specifica, però magari.
There was no specific request when I was commissioned robes, but maybe on the robe's fabric. For Francis, obviously, it had to be not too expensive, not valuable, a normal fabric, and so I did. With Benedict it was the opposite. Benedict preferred fabrics more valuable, precious, a little heavier, more beautiful, to be clear.
Pesantini, più belli, in poche parole.
But Mancinelli's devotion is not just to fabric and form. It is to the role, the meaning, and the reverence behind the robes. His relationship with each pope was not one of mere service, but of shared solemnity and passion for the sacred. Today, with cardinals arriving in Rome ahead of the May 7th Conclave, Mancinelli's shop is busier than ever. Some cardinals have come to request red robes, but the tailor, with a knowing smile, has declined. "Eminence," he gently tells them, "will you need this red robe, or maybe another color?" Holding a scarlet zucchetto in hand.
These days they are nearly all in Rome. Some came to ask for a sash. Some came to ask for a cardinal's zucchetto. Some of them asked for red robes, but I refused to do them, not because I am arrogant, but because I told them, "Eminence, will you need this red robe? Maybe you need a different color?" Referring to the possibility of being elected pope. They obviously said, "No worries, do it." But I would wait. In fact, I refused to make it, and I will make it after the conclave.
Mancinelli quietly hopes he may once again place white upon the head of the next Holy Father. A moment of hope, faith, and tradition, stitched by hands that have dressed history itself.